Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm going to keep this one short. Yes, another snap-on tool haul. I actually had a pretty cool comment on my Instagram page. Nuts and Bolts commented and said that we should do a giveaway, an Instagram giveaway for these. If you guys watched my last video, these things suck. I honestly don't even want to do the little test video that I was going to do because it really is just going to bend them like it did before, and don't want to do that, especially if I'm going to give them away to someone. So the comment that I received, which I thought was pretty good idea, honestly, I thought it was pretty cool, is do an Instagram giveaway once we hit 300 followers. We're about 282, so as soon as we hit 300 followers on Instagram, I am going to pick a winner, and someone's going to be getting these little pair of channel lock pliers, slip joint plier, or not slip joint, tongue and groove, I think is what I've heard them called. Anyways, they're AWP 45, so we're gonna be giving those away. If you guys watched my last video, this is really what I was waiting on right here, to do that last video. So the reason I picked these up is obviously for their purpose. They are a 4-piece mini soft grip seal removal tools. If you guys have removed seals, O-rings, really just any seals, you know, my go-to before that was either, you know, depending on what it was, as a pick or a flat blade screwdriver. So which worked fine, honestly. I'm not complaining. The problem is you can run into marring them, cutting them, you know, ruining the surface around it. I've had it where I pulled O-rings at work, and you know, for using the improper tool, you end up damaging the aluminum. To give you an example, on a hydraulic filter that I did on a scraper, or not a scraper, an articulated truck as they call it. I call it a haul truck, but moral of the story, there's a big long filter, there's an O-ring that sits nice and flush down in there. It sits that far down. Anyways, I pulled it up a little bit, and my flat blade screwdriver dug into the aluminum. It's pretty soft, you know, compared to the tip of a screwdriver. And anyways, the only reason I found this out is because later that seal started leaking. Well, come to find out, it ripped the brand new O-ring that I put in because of that little, you know, piece of aluminum that it dug up on the where the O-ring sat. So I'm super excited to pick these up. You know, they're not super sharp on that end of things. I like how they have that little bend in them, so when you know, get it in there, you can pop them right out. I'm gonna see if I can even find something to use these on, just to give you guys a little idea. You know, maybe we'll just save it for another video. But anyways, if you guys have seen these, I thought they were pretty cool. The reason I was waiting on them is he didn't have anything in green. I like how they're black anodized, so super excited to get those. I actually picked up a quarter zip, is what I call them, pullover, whatever you want to call it, shirt. Everyone calls it something different. I call them quarter zips, but he actually gave this to me. He actually gave me a handful of things, which pretty cool. My dealer's a pretty good guy when it comes to obviously spending money. You know, we all got to get that shirt. If you guys saw in the garbage here, I did get some socks. And yes, I'm wearing them. Pretty comfortable. I will say, I would argue with anyone, the Matco redback socks, in my opinion, are softer, comfortable, more comfortable than the snap-on. So drop a comment if you disagree, or just in general, if you know, agree and think that they are better. Let me know what you think down below. But the next thing I picked up, he suckered me right into this one. Again, I love anything in green. He had this 3-piece set of, let's see, they're just needle nose, long nose plier set. One is a duck bill, as they call it, which is this one. And this is just a long needle nose, smaller. Same with this one, it's got a 45-degree angle on it. But, of course, you guys know how it goes. Right in plain sight where I could see it. Suckered me right into those. And of course they had it on deal. So It's okay though, I'm not mad. I was actually looking for the... I have a pair of duck bills. I believe it's... I hope it's not the same size. Let's see. No, my luck, it probably is. No, it is not. Okay, so now I feel better about it. So these are a little bit thicker. The ones that I got, these are the little bit smaller handle, if you guys can see. A little bit bigger handle, but anyways, these are great for pulling clips off. If you guys have ever seen those clips that have that little tab that you pull on it, these are great for that. Oh, those are a little stiff, but anyway, super excited to have these. Let me show you the main reason I picked them up though. These two right here. I've been wanting a set of these smaller 45-degree angle snap-on pliers. Just haven't really come around to wanting to pay the money for a single pair. And I've wanted a little bit longer pair of these smaller needle nose. I wouldn't mind the ones with a little bit bigger handle, but honestly, these little smaller ones, I love these things. You know, the form factor on them is great. So super excited. I'm taking these ones to work, and these ones are staying here in my personal box, these two. So really this one is just a bonus, in my opinion. Wasn't after that one, I was after these two, but you know, the fact that it came with it, pretty stoked about that. And let's see, PAKTY 506. You guys are gonna laugh, but I hate freaking plastic blow mold cases. Absolutely hate them. So that does it there. I did pick up some other things. If you guys saw my last video, I've been looking for some angled wrenches. I was actually on CP, the Tool Addicts. If you guys don't follow him, do yourself a favor, follow him. He's got great content. I seriously love that guy. Great energy, nothing but the cold hard truth, and that's what I love. I mean, it seems like nowadays, you know, with bigger channels, I won't say anyone particularly, but bigger channels with a lot of following, you know, that get free tools. I think you can do an honest review when you get free stuff, but it's definitely a lot harder because, you know, there's that expectation of you kind of got to give someone a good review if they sent you free stuff. CP the Tool Addict is by far one of my favorite dudes on YouTube. I mean, he just gives you the the cold hard truth, doesn't beat it around the bush, and that's honestly, there's a lot to be said about that in my opinion, because you know, when it comes to spending your hard-earned money on tools, you know, the internet's a great thing. I think YouTube is a great outlet, or really just a great database of knowledge for people to go out and you know, get information free. You know, I think that's what makes YouTube so special, in my opinion, is it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, especially if you're already just buying these things anyways. Give your opinion for what you'll be using them for. And you know, it's great, but you know, if I wouldn't say you're being bought off, but you know, when you start, like I said, getting that expectation of these bigger channels, when they start getting free stuff, I think it can be great. There's a lot of them out there. If you guys don't follow Coon Trucking, Clay Coon, good dude. You know, I love all his videos, and I think he's, you know, about as straightforward as they come as well. And there's a lot to be said about that. So anyways, that's my biggest gripe with a lot of stuff you see on YouTube, you know, especially if they got it for free, or if they're, you know, kind of forced, I guess per se, to give a good review on it. It can really hurt someone that necessarily didn't get it for free, you know, that has to go out and spend their hard-earned money on it. So and I was even on his live stream this weekend. I'd asked him his opinion. I didn't buy a whole set because I just wanted to try one out. I bought a 9/16. Jeez, Butterfingers over here. Because for those wondering the part number, it's VS18 and B as in boy. It's a 9/16. I do a lot of grease certs, and I think this would be great for that at work. You know, replacing them. Sometimes you get into the like loaders, the main pins. They can be a pain in the butt to get a wrench in there, even a small one, especially a socket even, to get them out. So I think this would be great for that, especially this head. So I bought this just to test it out. If I like it, might consider getting the set, or even the Tecton ones. Definitely a lot more bang for your buck on that one. But nonetheless, now I got to find some room for those stuff. But anyways, the last thing I picked up was this. It's a Kershaw, and let me tell you why. I actually lately have not been a big fan of Kershaw because I think their quality's gone down. Everything they're doing is overseas. But this is a Kershaw, and it's a Ken Onion, which is kind of cool because Ken Onion is no longer affiliated with Kershaw, from my understanding. He's doing everything with Columbia River Knife and Tool. Cricket, as I refer to him. So these are one of the last ones that he did with Snap-on and Kershaw, Ken Onion design. But the reason I like these, even with the Cricket knives, not all of them are made in the USA, especially with Kershaw. Most of them are made overseas. Same with Columbia River Knife and Tool. Anything Ken Onion with these knife manufacturers is actually made in the USA. That's the reason I like them. So thought that was pretty cool, and that'll wrap it up for today. Oh, I did get a little mug, little coffee mug. Again, another free item that I got from him. So that's going to wrap it up for today. But if you guys have any questions, want any part numbers, anything, go ahead and drop a comment down below. With that, I'm out. Peace.